All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another edition of the Arlington Weekly News. I'm Craig Nolan. Thanks for joining us.
And I'm Daniel Pineda.
Rich Masabi.
And here we go with another show, our post Valentine's Day show for 2012. February rapidly drawing to a close here. President's Day is in the books. We have our usual lineup of stuff, news, and community bulletin board. Nort Beckerman in his Brain Healthy Minute. Nort Beckerman, your brain health coach. Our very own Nort Beckerman, CBB, Community Bulletin Board. Rich in his reviews.
That's right, I'm ready.
You're ready, Rich is ready. News for seniors, and then introducing Miriam Gennari tonight, our new interviewer, one of the newest members of our staff here, and she's going to have an interview for us at the end of the show. That's our show. But before we go...
Well, that's right, Craig. Arlington Weekly News is available at www.youtube.com/Arlington Weekly News and the number 1. So please check us out on YouTube.
All right, Daniel, we start tonight. Well, if you've been following the discussion of a boathouse being built along Arlington's side of the Potomac River, then you should know an environmental impact study is now underway. The National Park Service owns the waterfront property that's being studied. If you'd like to keep up with the developments on this project, you can send a request to be added to the National Park Service's newsletter. Just email MAS_Sheffer, that's SHEFFER, at nps.gov. And that'll get you into the queue there, and you can give them your opinion on a boathouse in Arlington. Daniel.
And Craig, if you're a thrifty shopper in the Ballston area, you already know that the rates charged by the parking garage at 665 North Glebe Road in Ballston are very low. It currently costs $1 per day on weekends and $8 or less on weekdays, but that's going to change. The garage is partly owned by Arlington County, and the board has just voted to increase monthly, weekly, and daily rates. Parking for less than 3 hours a day will still be $1. The maximum daily rate is going up to $10. The new rates will start on May the 1st, and the additional revenues will be used for various activities, including capital improvements and repairs.
All right, Daniel. Well, if you drink and drive, don't. It's not a good idea. On Friday, February 24, Arlington Police will be having a sobriety checkpoint set up. The enforcement effort is called Drive Sober or Get Pulled Over. It's in support of National Crackdown Program on drunk driving. Officers will stop all vehicles passing through the checkpoints and ask to see your driver's license. Any driver suspected of operating a motor vehicle while under the influence of drugs and or alcohol will be directed to a safe area off the roadway and then set up for further observation. If the officers feel it is warranted, they will test the driver for intoxication. The maximum penalty for a first DUI conviction is 12 months in jail, a $2,500 fine, and a 12-month suspension of your driving privileges. So drivers, beware. All right, Daniel.
And Craig, are you a student who needs to find a library book? Well, now there's an app for that. Students, parents, and even staff can now get library content on their Android and Apple mobile devices. To access the app catalog, visit http://m.acorn.apsva.us. In addition, World Book Online is also available by visiting http://m.worldbook.com/mobile/home. The password for these sites is available from your school library or in the Library Online tab of your or your child's Blackboard account. So just remember to go to those websites.
All right. : // All right. Here we go with some news now.
Sorry with my slashes.
From Arlington Public Schools, Superintendent Dr. Pat Murphy, senior staff, and members of the school board celebrated the major career milestones of 148 employees. They were recognized for their 20-plus years of dedicated service to Arlington Public Schools. A reception and recognition ceremony took place at the school board meeting. Congratulations to each of those employees that were honored for 20-plus years of service to Arlington Public Schools. Congratulations. Good job, folks.
Right there. Congratulations goes out to those employees.
Good job. All right. Daniel.
Well, Craig, Walk Arlington is planning its first ever walk-friendly community walkabout. Walkabouts are self-guided walking tours of Arlington neighborhoods, and Arlington County has a gold-level walk-friendly community designation, one of 11 cities nationwide to receive this walk-friendly community recognition, and one of only 4 at the gold level. The deadline for submissions is Wednesday, February the 29th. Visit walkarlington.com or email them at info@walkarlington.com if you need any more information.
All right. Only 4 in the country, and we're one of them with great walkability. That's good. That's
great.
Good for Arlington. All right, we'll be back with more CBB and other stuff right after we hear from Nort Beckerman and his Brain Healthy Minute. Nort.
I'm Nort Beckerman, the Brain Health Coach. Generally, foods that are part of your diet are classified as fats, proteins, and carbohydrates. We're going to change that by adding 3 essential food types: water, antioxidants, and omega-3 fatty acids. These foods should be part of your diet, as well as unsaturated fatty acids, proteins, and carbohydrates. Water is necessary for hydration. Water should be an essential food and a regular part of your diet. Antioxidants protect your brain cells and tissues against damage by eliminating attacking oxidants. Oxidants are produced when your brain converts fuel to energy. They can also come from environmental factors such as pollution, smoking, cigarette smoke, alcohol, stress, herbicides, radiation, and ultraviolet light. There are times when your body's immune system creates oxidants to neutralize viruses and bacteria. You need to stay hydrated and eat foods rich in antioxidants to maintain your cognitive abilities. I'm Nort Beckerman, the Brain Health Coach. I'll see you next time for a Brain Healthy Minute.
All right, thanks, Nort.
Thank you, Nort.
Our Brain Healthy Coach and his Brain Healthy Minute. Thanks, Nort.
Thank you.
Here we go now with our CBB, or Community Bulletin Board file items. On Saturday, February 25, there we go, the movie Growth Busters, Hooked on Growth, will be at the Central Library. It explores how water shortages, hunger, oil initiatives, and limitations that is, species extinction, and even increasing rates of depression are all symptoms of our society's addiction to unending growth in a world that has limits. The event is co-sponsored by the Sierra Club. A discussion will follow the show, the movie. The program will run from 2 till about 4 p.m. For more information on this free event, call 703-536-0844. Daniel.
On Sunday, February the 26th, the 1954 movie Carmen Jones, starring Harry Belafonte,
of course,
Dorothy Dandridge, and Pearl Daly, will be at the Shirlington branch from 4:30 to 6:30 p.m. And Craig, on Monday, that's February the 27th, the Arlington Commission on Aging will hold its annual public hearing to discuss the proposed county budget for the fiscal year 2013. Discussion topics include the area plan for aging services budget, and critical service needs. It's all free and will be held at the Central Library. Just give them a call at 703-228-1700 or email them at arlaa@arlingtonva.us.
Right,
Get all those A's. Comments are welcome from the public. Accommodations for people with disabilities will be requested at least 5 business days in advance, so make sure you get that information. Craig.
All right, further on our CBB file, on Tuesday, February 28, there'll be a tech class on how to use Facebook. For you new Facebook members, it will be at Central Library from 7 to 8:30 p.m. At the Cyber Center. And then on Wednesday, February 29, you'll have a chance to be a blood donor. There'll be Red Cross blood drive at Westover Branch Library from 10:30 in the morning to 4 in the afternoon. For more information, call 1-800-RED-CROSS, REDCROSS, for an appointment. Drop-ins are welcome. The drive will run monthly until May 30th. For more information on Arlington Public Library events, visit the library's website, library.arlingtonva.us. These aren't library events. Okay. I don't... Whatever, next on Thursday, Daniel.
Yes, on Thursday, that's February the 23rd.
They're not? Okay.
To Saturday, March the 25th.
That's what it said.
If you like photography, Artisphere will be the first and, yes, only venue in the United States to present a free exhibition of personal photographs from artist Frida Kahlo and her husband, artist Diego Rivera. They range from family pictures to snapshots with iconic personalities, from Russian Marxist revolutionary Leon Trotsky to artist Georgia O'Keeffe.
Very good.
If you like reading, then on Sunday, that's February the 26th, you will want to visit the Walter Reed Community Center, where the Alliance for Arlington Senior Programs is having a book swap and sale from 1 to 4 p.m. at the Walter Reed Community Center. Books should be new or in excellent condition. There is no exception. There will be books in languages other than English, and they will also have one of the original Apple computers in silent auction. If you need any more information, just give them a call at 703-869-2358. The original Apple computer.
Wow, an original Apple computer, that's something.
Yeah, that's great.
All right, thanks, Daniel. We'll be back with, Daniel and I both will be back with news for seniors right after we hear from our man about town for Theater of the Arts and a whole lot more, Mr. Rich Masabi.
Hey, Rich, how are you,
boys? Thank you, boys.
How's that for a build-up?
Nice,
Did you
nice.
like that?
The Language Archive, a production of Forum Theater in Silver Spring at Roundhouse, it should be sad, but surprisingly, it really isn't. It's about death, right? Death of a language, death of people, death of everybody. But Michel Herbert, he's well known in town as a linguist, trying to save dying languages. And his sweet assistant, Katie Atkinson, has a deep crush on the guy. Anyway, he's oblivious to all this. His wife leaves him too, played by Nana Ingvarson. The Language Archive is about communications or lack of it. It's very good. Over in Colesville Road. You ever get out that way? Call 240-644-1100 for information and tickets, or check the website at www.forum-theater.org. The other night, I entered Flashpoint's Meat Theater in the district, site of Banished Productions show. Into the dollhouse. I immediately felt I was in a wonderland of dolls, especially when dancer-performer Carrie Munger took me by the hand. Other patrons were walking around, getting oriented and admiring a sea of doll dresses all over the place. Into the Dollhouse is an ethereal thing. It's an event. It's there through February 26th at 9th and G Street in the district. Check the website at banishedproductions.org. Some talented people. There's, as I said, Carrie Munger, Jennifer Rivers, and Stephanie Quiones-Bass. Wonderful stuff. The Studio Theater, the second stage, they have, 2-3 areas there to do theater. The show there is called Astro Boy and the God of Comics. Relies heavily on projections done by Jared Mizaki and the sound design by Evan Rogers. I mean, you feel like it's a cartoon kind of thing. And the sound and the lights and everything, it's wonderful. It takes nothing away from the 8 actors in this 1960s animation of Astro Boy and the God of Comics by Osamu Tezuka and directed by Natsu Power. The costumes the actors wear add greatly to the overall effect. This is unusual, fun stuff. Astro Boy and the God of Comics at Studio Theater, March through March 11. Call 202-332-3300 for info, and you can look them up on the studiotheater.org. The Phillips Collection downtown, now we're going highbrow. The Phillips Collection has over 200 photographs never exhibited anywhere before, and 70 paintings, prints, drawings, and everything. This is called Snapshot, Painters and Photography, going from Bernard to Vuillard, to the first exhibition that focuses on the new technology of the camera. It's quite interesting, quite interesting. People just snapping photographs, wonderful stuff. You got to get to know this Phillips collection. They're on 21st Street and just Massachusetts Avenue. Anyway, you can call 202-387-2151 to find out time and all that stuff. And you can look them up on the phillipscollection.org. It's amazing, you know. I mean, before the camera, what'd they do? Anyway, Signature Theater now, final and closing, has a world premiere at Arlington called Really, Really by Paul Downs Calazzo. He was commissioned to do this show. It's really it's about a lot of young people and relationships, and even somebody had gotten raped in this thing. But it's not a downer. It's just that it's to me it's very contemporary drama, and I personally wasn't wild about it, but then other people were. So take it from there. You know, this is your critic here. Anyway. The box office, really, really, they're getting crowds every night. Really, really, a Signature is 703-820-9771, and you can look them up under signature-theater with an RE.org. Well, that's it, guys. It's over. I just did everything I can do under the time allotted to me.
That's it, Rich?
Yeah.
I thought you had some more announcements.
Well, what now? I forgot. What was it?
Pizza next week.
Oh, yeah, that's it. Not next week. The next week. 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
We're looking forward to that.
On the 8th. On March 8th, you can see all these pizzas from Goodies in Clarendon.
Look forward to it. All
It's
right.
a good tease.
Yeah.
Good job. Thanks, Rich.